Hello?
Hey,
Hey,
what's going on?
not much. I had like, oh man, the angles of the light in our backyard are just terrible. I mean, our yard's small as is. Ideally, we go to the park to play catch, but I like, it was like dark, getting dark, and I took off my sunglasses, and then I just must have turned my head in just the right way because like my left eye, like burns this thing in there. It's feeling better now, but yeah.
Huh, that's crazy.
Yeah. How's your back?
Yeah.
Is in,
Uh,
is in you ready to carry me?
oh yeah. Like 12 aren't even that bad, really.
Yeah.
Nah, I was going through them and I'm like, yeah, it's because of the DPS we had were too bad. Like because when I did fucking brewery, which was like the worst one by like such a big margin. I thought that Priory would be the hardest one. Not even close. I finished Priory in 2 attempts. Cinder Brew took me like 7 attempts before we got that one.
Yeah, that's still not too bad. 7 attempts isn't bad at all.
No, just there's just a lot. The DPS has to be. They have to be pumping like 3.5 mil
Yeah.
on trash packs. Um, like a lot of the groups I had, they were obviously doing meta comps, so they had like Unholy DK, Arcane Mage, Boomkin. That was like all the DPS. The couple of groups that I had, like a Shaman, like Ellie Shamans do a lot of damage too, but like the problem was like, holy god, the Ellie Shamans don't want to wait, and it takes Demon Hunters like a minute to get started. Like we have to hit like 5 globals before we have ample threat, unless I have Feldev up, which is a weird thing to do because Feldev is supposed to be a cooldown. Essentially, I'm supposed to cast it to heal myself, but I can't do that because it also does the most damage. So I have to do it to get threat, like immediately, or people are gonna pull. So shamans just love to pull threat. Like it doesn't matter what spec they are, they just love doing it. So I had a lot of shamans like, oh, this tank can't hold aggro, and blah 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 blah, and I was just like, yeah, whatever, go fuck yourself. So I did a lot of those runs in Cinder Brew. But I found like if the group doesn't die on the first pull, then you're fine. If you have like 2 deaths, it means they're gonna die at every other mechanic too, and then you're just gonna die anyway. But the run I did, nobody died, like 0 deaths, and that just shows. And we beat the timer by like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Play safe, big IO.
Yeah. It's just funny, like, just seeing like how different players act in these dungeons usually determines how it goes, and it's kind of crazy. What is this? Meet with. I thought I already did this. Better go talk to this NPC, I guess, before we start. Well, it doesn't deplete my key. Where does it want me to go? It's not showing anything on the map. Meet with Lindormi? Is that the Keystone NPC? Maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. Challenger's Resilience.
You have to like activate it.
I guess, but like it showed my Keystone as being resilient, but I just turned it in anyway, just to be sure. I know right now we have a 12 Dark Cleft, which is probably the easiest one.
Alright.
Especially after I figured out like what pulls to do.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, because in the beginning it's easy. You just pull the group in the beginning. You run to the end of the tunnel. You grab the group on the left, the group on the right, and you tank them there, and you kill them. Then you move to the right. You kill the 2 big guys, and you kind of tank them by the pillar, so that the healer can LOS the stupid AoE. You tank that shit, then you grab the rest, and then you tank them right by the boss, and you pull the boss. And you know that room after the candle boss where there's like all those candles that you have to kill, and they're all casting.
Yeah.
So in that room, I'm gonna have you guys run into the next room, and I'm just gonna LOS them in there because I can change them all together, and then silent sigil them, and then we just AoE them down.
Nice.
It makes it super easy. Yeah. I did a lot of keys this week on this guy, so I learned a little bit more about how these dungeons are kind of set up. And I talked to the guys earlier. They said they're going to be on, so I'll wait till 9. If they're not on by 9, we'll plug it.
All right.
It's 12, so I'm not worried about it. And I really wanted to hit resilient this week so that we wouldn't have to deal with, oh, we got a key failed, now we got to fucking build it back up from an 11, and
Yeah.
there was, I don't know if it's credible, but there's like a leak saying that we got about 3 months left of the season. I'm not sure how credible it is, but
yeah,
does sound about right.
I mean, it sounds
about right.
Sounds a bit short to what I would have guessed, but I feel like they released the 0.5 patch, which people think like, oh, that's halfway through the patch, but no, they released it like 6 or 7, like it was like less than 3 months,
2 months
after the thing came out. So it came
Yeah.
out the end of February. The 0.5 came out the end of April. All right.
Did you see that Blizzard's trying to make some sort of one button cooldown or rotation assistant or something?
I mean, there's already an add-on that does that.
Yeah, I use it all the time. I have no shame.
Yeah.
I use it all the time.
I mean, but I think
Not
theirs
when
will,
I'm tanking. Not when I'm tanking, but when I DPS I do. I don't care.
theirs would do it like WoW lazy macros. Like I think it's not optimal, right? So that's the idea. Like it's serviceable.
Yeah, it'll get you pie, but it's not going to be, like your optimal spec. But I would argue, because a lot of people on the internet are being people on the internet, of course, and they're doing what they do. But I'd argue that this can be a really cool thing for people who have disabilities. Because there's like a decent amount of people who play this game that have disabilities.
That's what a lot of people that use WoW lazy macros talk about. They're like, yeah, like I have some various thing where it's difficult for me to operate the mouse and keyboard effectively.
Yeah, or like I when during Warlords of Draenor, I had a healer that I was friends with, and she had a stroke, and she could only use one hand.
Yeah.
So she played WoW. She played WoW with the MMO mouse, the Razer Naga or whatever, has all the buttons on the side of it or whatever. So, but she played a healer, so obviously you can't do the one button rotation for a healer. I mean, I don't think so anyway. But I don't know. The WoW community has been weird this week. Like they cried a lot about the stupid dinar, so now they're including it in Mythic Plus loot, which I don't complain. I think it's fine. I think it's great. For people be able to like hunt down their mythic trinkets and stuff. I think that's great.
Yeah, we killed Sprocketmonger this week, so I can use my dinar on what I want.
Oh, there you go. How is that on mythic? I bet it was crazy.
There's only like one really annoying thing that I ended up having to use the key repeater macro on my mouse, which I'm not sure. That's kind of a gray area in terms of TOS, but you get assigned a color, red or blue, and it can randomly change a couple times throughout the fight. And there's this spot where like you got to get knocked back for the intermission. Well, one group gets knocked back, and then the other color, you don't want to cross past the other color. The idea is you're going to take a gate, but you got to get knocked into the gate while spamming your control shard, so you take the gate once you've been knocked back by the boss. Because if you take the gate before you get knocked back by the boss, or like the timing's not quite right, you can even go through the gate and still get pushed off the edge. So it's just super like one little thing that on the mythic way, the way the best strat that seems to be coming up, or the way we did it, it's involves the timing of the gateway, which I tried spamming it and I was only like 75% effective on that. So once I figured out how to position it with the key repeater macro, it was 100%. Speaking
That's
of which,
kind of crazy.
let me turn that off. I mean, it's just like instead of me hitting 4, it spams 4. So
yeah.
And I just set your milliseconds or whatever, but let me turn that off. Use default.
So you brought flasks, oil, individual food. Okay. Yeah, it's weird. It's like playing Demon Hunter tank is so different when it comes to like things I can do in these damn keys. Like I'm like, oh, I can just change these guys out of this stupid void zone, or I can just throw a silent sigil down. Like I'm like doing Priory, and I'm trying to get like by the second boss, I'm trying to get those two groups to go in the middle. Well, the druid, I gotta like pull and then wait for an interrupt and then interrupt it, and then roar and run to the other side and grab the other group, right? But on the Demon Hunter, all I have to do is Flame Sigil one and then Silent Sigil the other, and then change them in the middle, and I have them right where I want them.
Yeah.
And it's like boom, it's done. And then there's like so many times where I can just get extra damage, or I can do this, or I can do that. And the everybody says that the tanks are pretty close, but I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that the Demon Hunters, they're tanky, and they have so many things they can do. So many things. I can see why they nerf Silent Sigil, honestly. At first I was like, what? Well, why would they do that? But then I was like, no, I get it. I mean, with the talent, it was like a 6-second silence. That's really strong for AoE. That's like really strong. It's almost as powerful as like a moonbeam, but it comes off cooldown in a minute. Like that, like tanking wise, it's like wow, it's incredibly strong. I think for me, I'm gonna get the first week with the Dinars. I'm probably gonna get the Jasper Diamond because that's just really strong, and then I'm gonna get the offhand weapon off of Muggsy, because it's even at a hero track item level, it's still really powerful.
Yeah, I have the shield right there in hero track. I don't know what I'm gonna do with my second Dinars.
The third one, I have no idea. I guess it depends on what I get in the vaults. But I mean, we're getting like increased item level upgrades and uncapped crests and all that stuff, so
Yeah, it makes me feel like the 3K IO is gonna be easy.
oh, that's gonna be easy. Like doing 12s is easy, especially now that we have access to resilient keys. It'll be really easy. And 12s are the same as 11s. They're just no stupid affix. Honestly, I'd rather do 12s than 10s because you don't have to deal with the stupid affix.
Yep.
I feel like that thing always happens at like the worst time. It's like, oh, we're at final boss where we can't like actually move away from like if an affix drops on the first boss of Rookery, what are you gonna do? If the group is kiting separately, there's no way. The boss is just gonna become immune for like 10 seconds or 15 seconds or whatever it is. So, I mean, I've seen that happen more than once. But while, yeah, there's a little bit more damage on a 12, like, it's still better than a 10. Talked to them this morning. They said that they were good for tonight, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, like 10 minutes. I don't throw us an LFG. So what's your IO now? 27 something.
Yeah, 2703.
Yeah. What 12s have you done?
Priory.
Oh, is that it? Only Priory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, timed versus done. I'm done.
Timed, yeah. Timed. Yeah, timed. Priory. Okay.
But my key total has definitely gone down the last couple weeks.
Yeah, you seem like you've been online less.
Yeah, no, just
Besides for a break, anyway.
yep, just busy.
Yeah, life happens. So do you think you guys are gonna hit cutting edge before the end of the tier?
I mean, so based was it the turbulent timeways dates is what they used to estimate it, and they're saying August 12th.
Yeah, that's what I read too.
No, August 12th. So the season start is usually the end of cutting edge, so August 12th. So it's May 12th. It's May 2nd. So that gives us
3 months.
3 months and a week, and we started we started in March, so we started 2 months ago. And we have 5 down.
And you guys are working your way to one-armed bandit now?
Yeah, so we have 3 left to go. I think we could get it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, I think we'll get at least a single kill. The question is, like, will we get the second? But, I don't know, our roster comp is definitely, like... Our roster has changed in the 2 years I've been in the guild, so... It's not that I don't think we can do it, it's more of a...
Is it going to happen in time?
It's more so... no, I think we'll do it, right? It's just...
Yeah.
Some people are leaning slightly mildly toxic, like, some people are like,
I can see that.
some people want to be doing better than what we're doing.
I think that's like every raid team. You always have like a section of it who are like, come on, why are people making the same stupid mistakes?
Yeah.
We need to, I've seen it a million times.
I mean, I think the officers do a good job, but I don't know, like, necessarily how much they can quell it, or, like, all of a sudden these people just are like, I'm gonna go, hop to a higher rank guild and move forward. That's their prerogative, too. If they're trying to increase their rank and wanna...
What ends up happening is that they think they're better than they are, so then they go to another guild, and then they get humbled. Or they go and they get exactly what they wanted out of it. They get a better performing guild, but with that better performance comes more things. Like you gotta be more invested into the game than some people want to do or can do.
I think that's the thing. You have probably like half of our roster is really invested and plays a lot, and if they want everyone else to do that same thing, then I don't know that that's necessarily the atmosphere of the guild. So
yeah. I'm sure a lot of you guys are, like me and you, where we have jobs and kids and families and all that shit, where it's like you don't necessarily have that time anymore. Like Gaff is on all the time, like all the time.
Yeah.
So I can see why he would go to a different guild, right? Because he wants people to be on all the time, like he is. He's always. I'm not kidding. Like I see him on. He raids every day. He's in raid right now. He raids every single day.
Yeah. Well, I was given not asked for, just a randomly volunteered information from one of the officers about. They were talking about what happened with Gath, and I was like, oh, okay, it was interesting. It said, like, I guess there was some issue with, there was a mechanic or some kind of performance thing they were trying to talk to him about, and they were like, yeah, you got to do this, this, and this, and he was like, I am doing that, and they're like, well, here's the clip of you doing it incorrectly, and they like showed him the video, and I guess he didn't respond, and he quit the guild.
Huh. Weird, man.
And that was the version that I heard from someone, so I was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, which is probably why Gaff didn't want to do keys with us, because he didn't want like there to be weirdness or whatever. because of you being in the guild.
I had no idea
Which is-
that. I didn't even realize he had left for a while. I don't pay attention to it. I'm so lost
Yeah,
in my own little
like,
world.
He didn't know that though.
Yeah.
You know, bro. He knows like that people were talking smack about him the whole time. He doesn't know. So you know, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that happening. I talk to him every once in a while. He seems to be doing good.
Yeah, I mean, it's...
And he's like, you know, I just shoot the shit with him. Like, hey, what do you think about this? Because he's already at 3K.
yeah.
So I like asked him like, hey, what do you kind of expect from these tanks in 12s? And he's like, just fucking tank it. Who cares? Okay. That's all I'm gonna do. Like, you'll be fine. I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured. He's like, the difference with in 12s and 13s is that you're gonna find people in there who don't belong there. And you just need to leave the group and go to the next group. I'm like, yeah, that's fair. Well, that's fine, you know, like, because I don't really have the desire to go beyond 3K. If I'm honest, I wanna hit 3K and then I just want to fill up my vaults.
Yeah,
like,
I feel like if I were to do anything, it would be.
I have no desire to be like, yeah, let's push up to 15 to 16. I really don't want to do that.
No. I think I'd rather just like do an alt or something.
Yeah, like I started working on my DK last week. My DK is like 650 ish. I have my druid. Obviously, Deadly's about as good as this guy, and like I just like us hanging out and doing dungeons together every week. Like that's all I want to do. I don't really want to like be like, all right, guys, we're gonna do. You know, that's why I don't want to raid right now either. I don't have any desire to raid, which is weird because I've been a raider since vanilla, and I've raided every tier. And this tier, I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Like if I had found a guild that was like really cool and like I liked them a lot and stuff, like I literally got flamed this morning because someone was like mad that I'm not doing keys in guild, and I'm like, you guys can barely time 7s. What do you mean? Like you want me to like get absolutely nothing out of the keys or what? I'm like I'm almost 670 item level. You guys are like still struggling. Like the heroic raid was a complete joke. I mean, at this point, with like the buffs that you get from the renown, the heroic should be easily farmed at this point.
Yeah, we've stopped doing it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There's no reason to do it. All right, you get gear from Mythic Plus that's like heroic level at like at a 6. Yep. 6. That's like no affixes. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't know. And I was just like, and they called me out. But there's other people that do the same thing I do. They plug all their keys, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I was like, I'm not getting involved in any weird drama about it. I'm out. Because I already told them that I didn't want to raid anymore because they're terrible at it and it's a waste of my time. And I was just like, yeah, I'm out. It's really cool. Like when you find a really good mythic team, it's so fun. But when you find that raid team that is just bad and for dumb reasons, like they just don't want to improve, it's like demoralizing. You're just like, oh god, I gotta show up to raid again. This is terrible. But it's like last Saturday they wanted me to come in and help them kill the trash boss.
Yeah.
They wanted me to come play Moonkin, and I was like, I can't. I'm doing my weekly key group. They do not like that me and you do keys on Friday, Saturday for some reason. I don't know why. I was like, yeah, I'm out. This is not for me. No drama. Was like, yeah, enjoy it. Good luck. I'm out. But like keys are enough for me. It's like, yeah, I get to fill up my vault, have fun, joke around, kill some stuff, and then during the week I can go do delves or I can do whatever. You know what's funny is like some of the trinkets from delves are actually like super strong. Like they're not as high item level obviously because they're from delves, but they are really powerful. Like I got that suspicious drink trinket on my Moonkin is super good. It seems really, really good and it does a lot of damage. I was like, I don't think I really need the Priory trinket. This thing is really powerful. I wish they would do something for people who do delves where they would, like, I don't know, maybe make another difficulty of it or something, and then let them get like myth track in their vaults.
I don't know that you need to, like, whatever. I think they want to eventually. They want to encourage people to do like
Dungeons.
raiding, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, if you want to get the myth track gear the fastest, you probably want to do, you know, 10s and mythic raid. And if you don't, then you don't have to. Hero track's not too bad. You can get yourself pretty powerful.
All right, guys are online, so I'm listening to the group. Shouldn't be hard to fill. It's like it's like the easiest dungeon. It's like free gear.
Oh yeah, they're doing the achievement run in my guild.
Oh yeah, you were saying that.
Yeah.
Is that where that mount comes from?
Yeah. I think they have enough without me. Plus 12. Resilient.
Divine purpose.
Oh, I can't heal you.
That's weird. Why?
You're the opposite faction.
But we're in a group.
Yeah, but we're outside the instance.
Oh, that's true. Probably go inside and wait till we fill. Oh, make sure it's on the second. Yeah.
That guy's a huntard.
Yeah. Let's see what you're. I thought on 11, but not for me. Lust too.
I feel like if I were to push an alt to 3k, it would be, I would figure out what is the worst possible DPS to make. And I would proceed to do it on that class. Like, what's the anti-meta? I think right now it would be potentially Survival Hunter.
I don't know, man. I've seen some really crazy survival hunters.
Well, yeah, because anything can be, if you play it well, it can be done. Like,
I think it's kind of a situation where you have this dude took this non-meta class and fought through the rankings, right? And you're like, this guy's got to be good because he's got to know it. Because if he doesn't, he's gonna get kicked from the group every time.
well, yeah, unless you run your own key.
Yeah, which is without resilient is exhausting as hell. You make your group, they break the key, then you go back. You got to do another key just to get back where you were. Hopefully that one doesn't break. I just wish that they would just stop letting keys go down. Like, you fail the key, okay, you don't level it up, you try again.
I mean, I have resilient 2s.
Yeah, everybody has resilient 2s, baby.
Yeah, I failed several 2s this season.
And like last week, I was like, oh, I'm gonna cap my vault for deadly, cap my vault for the demon hunter. And this week, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I'll probably do like 4 dungeons on my druid, and then I'll do maybe 4 on my death knight, and that'll be it. Not taking Azrael on, so mage it. Oh, that's a. Nope, that's a. PR servitude. We'll take the mage.
All right, going in. Started
the NDI this week too. That was interesting.
Yeah, I didn't really watch much of that today. I mean, like, I literally watched like 30 seconds of it.
They're doing like 18 keys and 20 keys in MDI. I thought that
Yeah.
they would start smaller.
Nah.
But I was like, okay.
Well, it's the great
Doing-
push.
doing-
It's not like the normal. It's not like the old MDI.
Oh, I gotcha. I'll say they're going for the big boy keys.
They're using the great push format.
And if these guys ended up being a bunch of shitters, we'll just try again.
Yay. Especially if the healer's bad.
Yeah, this healer sucks. Are you repaired and everything?
I think so. Yeah.
All right.
99%. You're gonna pull them into the hallway or back to this room?
5,
Back all the way down the hallway. Just follow me.
All right.
You don't need to wait here.
1.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm bad at this game.
You just screwed up your own meta.
Yeah, he'll be fine. The meta's not gonna last anyway. You can't do damage until we get to the end of the hallway. Meta only lasts for like 15 seconds. I don't even know why it's like not even worth doing anymore.
Summary. Interrupt. Interrupt. War. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. AOE.
Why having a druid here is really useful. So you can vortex that shit. They're buffing Havoc.
Divine purpose.
On Tuesday.
AOE.
I misread the patch notes, and it was like Paladin, Ret, and then it had a heading that said Priest, and then it said Holy, and I missed the Priest heading, so I just saw Paladin, Ret, Holy, and then it said like 4% healing increase. It's like, oh wow, I don't know that buff's needed, but nice. And then I said, oh wait, that's Holy Priest.
Divine
Yeah. Which I thought was cool because like darkness, I don't know. Holy kind of is like misrepresented, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah. It's a tough one, because it's like,
AOE.
you have Disc, so people always argue, well, you could just go play Disc.
Yeah, it's like, why would you play Holy when Disc is there? Like, Holy doesn't really offer anything that Disc doesn't have, you know? It's like, you have PI, you have all these things, but Disc also has Barrier, also has, you know, like, I guess Holy has the wings or whatever to, like, you know, like, resurrect people or whatever, but it's still like, eh. I need healing right now. All right, there we go. Pop meta.
Scream.
So something that's cool that I didn't know was the Demon Hunter ability that like resurrects me
Yeah.
doesn't count as a death.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
So it doesn't actually add a death count to the N plus timer or whatever.
Nice.
Yeah, I thought that was. Go over here. Weirdo. added like sound effects to my weak auras that help a lot and stuff.
You're like a pro player.
I'm trying to be more effective.
Interrupt. Divine purpose. AOE. Divine purpose.
Okay, there we go.
Interrupt.
Trying to.
Interrupt. AOE. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Interrupt. Summer. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
Mage is a little low, but everybody else seems doing okay.
Divine purpose.
Alright, here we go.
Card incoming. Assigning fixate. Auto. War. Swap. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Charge. Card incoming. Swap.
Where are you at?
Assigning fixate. Winter.
I'm in a Mythic Plus dungeon.
Pause.
Oops, I got hit by the cart on the way to the cart.
Divine purpose.
DPS, get on it. Barely made that one.
Charge. Divine purpose. Assigning fixate. Card incoming. Swap.
Where's the cart?
Spring.
There it is.
Divine purpose. Charge. Divine purpose.
There you go. Use it to kill the ads. That's the whole point.
Card incoming. Divine purpose. Assigning fixate. Swap.
Where's it at? There it is.
Divine purpose. Charge. Charge. Walk. Divine purpose. Summer. AOE.
I'm stunned. For some reason.
Divine purpose. Interrupt. Divine purpose. AOE. AOE. purpose.
Interrupt.
Divine
AoE.
purpose.
AoE.
Auto. Divine purpose.
AoE. AoE.
Divine purpose.
AoE. AoE.
Winter. Divine purpose.
AoE.
Divine purpose.
AoE.
This room sucks, dude. I hate it.
I don't think it's that bad.
Spring. Divine purpose.
AoE.
This is slow.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is that this mage kind of blows, but
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
Divine
Interrupt.
purpose.
Interrupt. AoE. Interrupt.
Divine purpose.
Interrupt. 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 Interrupt.
I think I forgot to shift my talent.
Divine
oh yeah.
purpose.
Yeah, I have the shield talent. I put it in to do dells so I could shield the righteous, but I'm not going to shield the righteous because I'm not wearing my shield, so I can put it some other random place. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we'll have to take care of it for the next run. It's fine. You got the wind part?
Yeah.
Alright.
3, 2, fate candle 1.
AoE.
Pause. Soon. Dodge.
Not where I would have listed, but okay.
Targeted.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Did they blow out another candle? Yep.
Hide.
Let the healer do it.
2 other candles.
I'll put darkness down for it.
Summer. 3, 2, 1.
AoE.
Fate candles. Divine purpose. Soon. Divine purpose. Dodge. Targeted.
We blew out another one. 2 more. I feel like next time I'm just not gonna blow out any candles.
Yeah,
We make
I don't
it.
know.
Dodge. 3, 2,
Divine
1.
purpose.
AoE.
Defensive.
I got nothing for this one.
Fake candles.
Soon.
Winter.
Dodge. Targeted.
Oh, this time I'm not blowing out shit. Although I don't think it'll matter.
Divine purpose.
But we did.
Yeah.
Go to the next room and go around the corner.
Follow the healer.
Go to the next room and go around the corner while I
Alright.
grab everything. I have meta, so.
Spring.
Or, you know, stay in that room. You can do that too. Freaking idiot.
Divine purpose.
See what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, well.
Divine purpose.
3, 2, 1. Dodge.
Ooh. Spicy.
happened?
I thought you were in melee range.
Yes,
But
I
the
was
casters are just blasting. Or blasting, I mean.
like it's like a frontal.
No, there's casters in the back that just shoot random people.
Oh, okay.
I think like 2 or 3 of them were shooting at you.
2, 1.
Defensive. Divine purpose.
The only interrupters are me and the demon hunter, so and you. The hunter and the mage aren't doing really jack shit. Mage is doing damage, yeah, but he's not actually like
3,
doing mechanics.
2,
Yeah.
1.
He did do a binding shot, which was nice, but
Divine purpose. Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Divine purpose.
Knock.
Defensive.
Dodge.
I'm stunned by the boss mob.
3,
So it might hurt.
1.
Defensive. Divine purpose.
I'm trying to kick that stupid caster in the back, but it's not cooperating.
Divine purpose. Summer.
3, 2, 1.
And this thing has a lot of health.
Front.
I've seen some groups skip them, but I don't trust it in pugs.
Oh, you skip it.
So you soothe, and then you come on the right side of the staircase, and you jump down onto the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Bait.
Stack soon. Divine purpose. Autumn. Interrupt.
Front.
Clear
Clear.
statue. Interrupt.
Bait.
Stack soon. Clear statue. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
Targeted.
Statue. Interrupt.
Divine purpose. Clear.
Clear
I
statue.
got no interrupt for that one.
Enter. Stack soon.
I'll grab them the next one.
Okay.
Clear statue. Interrupt.
Run.
Divine purpose. Interrupt. Clear
Clear.
statue.
Bait.
Stack soon. Clear statue. Divine purpose.
No.
Interrupt.
Pox. Run.
Interrupt.
Spring. Clear.
Clear statue.
Bait.
Stack soon.
I'll do the next one.
All right.
Clear statue. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
Mage
Mage
got it.
got it.
I will do the next one.
Divine purpose. Interrupt. Clear
Clear.
statue.
Bait.
Stack soon. Clear statue. Interrupt.
Run.
Divine purpose.
Summer.
Interrupt.
Bait.
Stack soon.
Alright, bro, come on. Get them statues.
Interrupt. Divine purpose.
Targeted.
Hit statue. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
Bait.
Stack soon. Interrupt. Divine purpose.
Run.
Piece of cake.
Yep.
Auto.
How was it healing it?
I mean,
Alright,
there-
right?
Yeah, as long as I'm just careful and, you know, conservative with spending my cooldowns. Alright, I'm gonna start my plan of I pick up no candles. Because that's the way to be successful on that last boss, is that DPS need to bring in the candles while I heal through the AoE.
Divine purpose.
Pretty much, yeah.
Divine purpose.
It's, I mean, if you're out there, like, taking the thing out, go
Yeah.
ahead, but don't, you know. Like, there was, like, debate. Someone was like, oh, well, the healer's not doing anything else in that fight. I'm like, yes, they fucking are.
It, like, depending on the phase of the fight, but during the AoE, like, that's the most critical time to get that in there. And
Exactly.
that's when I'm healing.
Spring.
Interrupt. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
So I was watching a video by Yoda
Yeah, we're watching the same one.
Interrupt.
how to
On this place.
how to one pull this room.
Yeah, and fucking Elsmere logs out. Or whatever, gets, like, DC'd
Oh
in the
yeah.
middle of it, and Yoda is like, yeah, and Yoda's healing himself. Like, he pulls everything out of, like, the, you know, the,
Divine purpose.
out of the darkness, gets the candle buff or whatever, because you can get like a wax buff where you can sit in the darkness or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just sits there and tanks all this shit out on his own. I was like, I like to think I'm a decent tank, but no way would I do that. Like in a million years. And like they just like got the cart and just walked the cart to the end, and then he kites the shit back over, and then yeah, but he almost died. He procced like meta, he procced like resort, like everything. Problem with this run is that the only DPS worth of shit is the Demon Hunter. Everybody else like is doing terribly.
Interrupt.
Like when I did this, when I timed this, everybody was over 4 mil, like overall. And right now nobody's over 3. So that just shows like what you need to time these things is DPS to not suck.
Divine purpose.
They have to do good damage.
Winter.
We'll probably still time it. We have count, so we can, and I can probably take some trash with us to the boss, and we can cleave it down.
Yep.
So that's not too bad, but this place just has a really generous timer.
Yeah.
Like when we do 13s, I'm gonna want to do like this or like Motherload or something like that because they have really generous timers. Motherload's sketchy because people always die to the stupid mines, but like when I timed Motherload, like they were like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and like skip the first Peacekeeper, and I was like, that's fine. It's just DPS tend to fuck it up, but when you do 12s, you really don't have to do any crazy skips or anything. You just kind of hold W and do fine. All right.
No, I lost.
Oh, I hate this. Like this mandatory stun is so stupid.
I heard something about a way to skip it, and I ignored it and didn't pay attention. But it might be a very specific, like this class only.
Divine purpose. Summer.
As long as we don't get anybody being stupid and dying for no reason, we'll be fine.
Alright. Challenge accepted.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about the hunter.
I mean, his name is Huntard.
Summer. Hot.
Yeah, I mean, he's living up to the
Or me pulling aggro somehow on the
Divine
hold.
purpose.
to that body pulled him. I was holding the candle, so I didn't hit him with an attack first.
Divine purpose. Dodge. Interrupt. 3, 2, 1.
All right, DPS is interrupting, which is always a good sign.
Interrupt. Divine purpose. Interrupt.
Somebody needs to get candle.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Autumn. Interrupt.
Told you, hunter would die.
Dodge.
Uh-oh, hopefully he doesn't take that.
Interrupt.
Alright, now we can take it.
We gotta get him down like 20%. Oh, what the hell is going on? Oh. My ability's going off. This is stupid.
Interrupt.
Dodge. Three,
Interrupt.
Two.
Divine purpose.
one. AOE. Defensive.
Divine purpose.
I need light.
Dodge.
Divine purpose.
What do we got to? 55?
Interrupt.
Yeah.
I think we're close to on pace.
We'll be fine as long as nobody dies so stupid.
Spring. Dodge.
Divine purpose.
Three, two, one. AOE.
Defensive. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Come on, light. There we go, guys. Good
Divine
job.
purpose. Interrupt.
Yay.
Oh, workshop's easy. We've already got rating. Love to see it. Got jokes. Got jokes.
I feel like unwarrantedly like flaming someone, and I just want to see if someone like defends them.
They do not. They do not. It's all right. You ready to break out of your 12 and do a 13 workshop?
Yeah, sure.
Workshop is an easy one. If we die, it's because we have shitty DPS.
I mean, I usually blame the healer or the tank, so.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright. 13 workshop. Beat timer. Take a BM Hunter for Lust. I'm not taking a Regret Pally from Quell the Lost. That ain't happening.
This rogue can B-res Lust and at least 3.5 million DPS.
Super Saiya DPS. Oh, yeah. You have charmed me, sir. You have charmed me. Unholy DK. Yep, I'm no brainer.
Well, I mean, we just had an unholy demon hunter.
Yeah. He actually did the most damage. He embarrassed that mage. That mage was horrible. Horrible. Oh my god. That's like the worst mage I've seen in a long time. Like, I'm amazed that we timed that key with the mage doing 1.5 mil. That is abysmal. Let's see. Alright. What do we have right now? We have Unholy DK and a Hunter?
Yep.
Right? Yeah. Alright. He's at the garrison? Is this real life? Oh my god, he's at the garrison. That's hilarious. Mage. What spec are you, mage? More frost. We're not. Oh man, a Windwalker monk would be dope as fuck. Yeah, this guy's good IO. It's time to 12. I do not hate it, and Windwalkers do ridiculous AoE damage. And if we don't time it for whatever reason, it will go to a 12, and we can still do the 12 for you. So works out. Be nice to do it on the 13, though. Be able to knock it all out. Alright, I'm gonna repair first. I don't think I died in there, but it doesn't hurt to repair. Oh, man. Alright. Okay. Oh, lust. First ball. Third boss. Last boss. Second phase. Not skipping the last pack.
What about the second to last pack?
Nope.
All right.
I saw Yoda do this really cool way with the Demon Hunter, but I think you would need a group in Discord to make it work.
Yeah.
So what he does is he pulls that pack, right? And then he pulls the one at the top of the stairs, and then he brings them to the edge. Everybody else runs into the room, and then he shadow melds, and then jumps into the boss room. So as long as nobody touches the monsters, they won't get put in combat, and only Yoda's in combat.
Yeah, but you're blood elf.
No. Yeah, no. If I was night elf, it'd be different. All right. I just like the blood elves better than night elf. I don't care. I don't care. Okay, Hunter, you better lust.
5, 4, 3,
Your
2,
key.
1.
Mm-hmm. Ready this time.
Yay.
Do you notice the difference healing my Demon Hunter versus my Druid?
Nope.
They kind of feel the same.
Kind of feel the same. I think most tanks probably feel the same. Death Knights are a little bit weird, but yeah.
Summer. Interrupt.
Oh, yep. How much I can do there?
Interrupt.
Trying to...
Divine purpose.
DPS is like crazy good on that pull. I hate like dealing with these buzzsaws, man. It's so annoying. See, if I don't pull with Feldev, it's like really hard to keep threat, especially when they're doing 20 million DPS.
Interrupt.
I got nothing for that one.
I can hammer it.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
AoE stun. There we go. No more bomb detonators. Yeah, we got some pumpers for sure. You see, Windwalker is one of the specs that's not meta, right?
Yeah.
But does really good damage.
The city's entrance is located just past this arena. You must hold your ground until we can
Divine purpose. Dodge. Defensive.
Yeah, I actually learned a lot about Demon Hunter stuff from watching a lot of Yoda's streams and stuff.
Defensive. Run. Dodge. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Defensive. Targeted.
Alright, you done doing ground pound, dickhead? Over here.
Divine purpose. Dodge.
Get you ready for this. Ah, they kicked me right into the bombs, dickhead.
Defensive. Run. Divine purpose. Dodge. Pause.
What was that, a bomb?
No, I like just tried to sneak in and be cute around the knockback that someone else had on them and missed.
Oh.
Divine purpose. Run. Divine purpose. Defensive.
Watch out, dude.
Targeted.
That was the hammer, not a bomb. I panicked and
No,
bubbled.
it's a hammer.
Divine
There's a bomb right under the hammer, though.
Run. Divine purpose. Defensive. Dodge. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Ooh, spicy.
The monk took the shortcut.
Autumn.
Yeah, you did. I hate like navigating this stupid tunnel. It's the dumbest part of this raid. Your dungeon.
Sure, it's not the little like steam vent area.
Divine purpose.
No, it's really not. It's this part. The steam vent area, I figured it out. The easy way to do it.
AoE.
I'm only gonna pull one of the drill guys at a time because they really hurt. And I don't know how it's gonna be on a 13.
Winter.
AoE.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
AoE.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Spring. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
AoE.
Defensive. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
AoE.
Yeah, what's going on? The DK point? Oh, he's doing 16 million on these things. Good Jesus. I'm like, why am I losing threat to like little ads? What's going on? And then I look over and like, oh my god, he's like doubling the people's damage.
AoE.
Divine purpose.
Alright, here comes the hard stuff. Well, that was hard, but yeah.
Summer. War.
This is a really slow, annoying boss.
No!
What happened?
The dot, like, it just ticks so hard,
Oh.
and I can only dispel it every so many seconds, and it's constantly
Yeah.
2 of them up.
I wish you wouldn't have released. Now we gotta wait for him to get back.
Oh well, I can use this second to drink.
Autumn.
Alright, here we go.
Divine purpose.
3, 2, 1.
Divine purpose.
5.
1.
Move back there a little DK.
2, 1.
Winter. Avoid. Divine purpose. Spread.
3, 2,
Divine
1.
purpose.
Wide. 3, 2, 1.
Avoid. Divine purpose. Spread. Spring.
3, 2, 1.
Wide.
3, 2, 1. Divine purpose. Avoid. Divine purpose. 3, 2, 1. Fly. Three, two, one. Avoid. Divine purpose. Three, two, one. Divine purpose. Fly.
Don't greed, don't greed.
Divine purpose. 3, 2, 1.
You and your fancy double jump and wings.
Yeah, it might low-key be the reason I play Demon Hunter. But I turned off the fire for you guys.
Yeah, I appreciate it. As I'm just slow and cautious and worried about falling off the edge.
Summary.
Okay, I don't necessarily hate that the DK did that, honestly.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Yeah, we gotta interrupt it on this difficulty. It's gonna wipe us.
Auto. Divine purpose.
You dismantled a few of my lesser inventions. Let us see how you fare against something more advanced.
Daily. Divine purpose.
I need a lot of healing for the short out. I got nothing. I should have saved darkness
Divine
for that.
purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Daily. Divine purpose.
You possess some modicum of skill. It will prove you sufficient against my
Run. Spring. Divine purpose. Run. Divine purpose. Safe zone. Divine purpose. Run. 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 Divine purpose. Safe zone.
sure I don't have emote aura up.
Oh, just too late. Oh, you can go around that way. That's interesting.
Hurry up, you dumb robots. Let's do this. God damn, what is this?
I think the one guy went around the right side there. It looks like you can go that way. I'm not gonna make it.
Have you done this on 11 yet?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure what your IO was for this one. As long as we get people who don't like die stupid on the last boss, I think we'll be alright.
Yeah. I may just stay out of range most of the time.
Divine purpose. Shield. Interrupt. Interrupt. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Interrupt. War. Interrupt. Divine purpose. Auto. 3, 2, 1. F. Beams incoming. Beam.
We got beams.
Divine purpose. Winter. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Three, 2, 1. F. Divine purpose. Beams incoming. Beam.
Well, that happened.
Divine purpose.
I can res after the beams. Oh,
Yeah, I would
BK
too.
got it.
Hope he doesn't take it in the middle of the beams, because that would be very dumb.
Divine purpose.
He's still fucking getting shit pushed in. Was it the monk?
3, 2,
What?
1.
Was it the monk that died or the hunter?
The hunter.
Beams incoming. Divine purpose. Beam.
Where we at? Beams? Okay, good.
Pause.
Here we go.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Three, 2, 1.
That's why I'll hold less
Divine
because
purpose. Beams incoming. Beam. Divine purpose. Run. Divine purpose. Run. Pause. Run. Divine purpose. Run. Divine purpose. Run.
You guys gotta use defensives, dude.
Divine purpose.
Starting to get to the level to where you can't carry the DPS from not using their stuff.
Yep. Nobody died there. We came close.
Like, this is going to be the real test here. Do I have darkness up? Yeah, okay. So the short circuit.
Just a malfunctioning machine that can't be shut down. Poor child. If only you
I'm actually going to pull.
the curse of flesh has run rampant.
These guys first.
Shield. Auto. Divine purpose. Shield. Daily. Divine purpose. Daily. Winter. Shield.
Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Daily.
Okay, for the next short out, I'm going to use darkness.
Daily. Divine purpose. Daily. Spring. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Shield.
God, man, what the hell? Seriously? Could I just have them walk like...
Shield. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
No, you get back here. No. Betsy. No, no. No, no.
Shield. Daily. Divine purpose. Daily. Divine purpose. War. Daily. Dodge. Divine purpose. Summer. Run. Dodge. Run. Divine purpose. Dodge. Run. Autumn. Dodge. Targeted. Run. Divine purpose. Dodge. Run. Winter. Targeted. Run. Divine purpose. Dodge.
Man. Don't move on your beam.
Divine purpose. Dodge.
Oh no!
Dodge. Dodge.
I can't take it.
Dodge.
Why?
There was an orb in the way.
Divine purpose.
The thing came from all the way back and I missed it.
Just watch a Magnus. I mean, I don't know. I don't think we're gonna time it, but you never know. Unless they can really like pull something out of their ass, I don't see it happening.
Dodge.
Not necessarily on that. I think it's more.
Dodge. Divine purpose.
That was only 20 seconds.
Dodge.
I don't think another extra 20 seconds would matter.
It's only 15.
Divine purpose.
No, but you get 5 seconds for the death and then 15 extra.
I thought it was
So it's
15 total.
No, it's 15 extra and then 5 for the death.
I think that's wrong.
Maybe I thought it was that. I mean, it could be wrong though.
I don't know.
Purpose.
I hope.
Dodge.
Yeah, I don't know. It's at 30%.
Divine purpose.
I don't know. They'd have to really do some crazy shit to pull this off. Don't worry about me. Just keep yourself alive.
Targeted. Dodge. Dodge.
That's good effort.
Yeah, I didn't die.
The hunter died. I mean, the hunter died like most of this run.
Divine purpose.
How much were you over by? I don't even know how to tell.
Originator has been destroyed. And so has my father. You have my gratitude, heroes. Know that King Mechaton's vision of the world is not one my people share. We must not
Oh yeah,
focus on
useless
my
trinket.
own. But if you ever require our assistance,
Mine's useless too. I don't like this one either. Alright, so what did it turn into? Okay, 12. What a load.
What I don't get is like you get no rating. It seems like after
No.
tens, unless you're timing them.
Yeah. Yeah, after 10s, they don't fuck around. Like, if you don't time them, you're outie.
What'd you get? Motherload, you said?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it's not bad.
Alright. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
Yeah, that's fine.
Look at this. I go AFK and we have a full group.
So easy. Get the DPS through 12s.
Alright,
Especially after they announced the stupid Dinar stuff.
Oh, yeah. Motherload, right?
Yeah, motherload.
pussy.
All right.
I'm not giving you anything else. I have nothing else to give. You've taken everything from me. Sorry.
Summer. Interrupt. CC. CC. Divine purpose. Interrupt. Divine purpose. Auto. Interrupt. CC. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
I think it's interesting that they chose to
CC.
make the like dinar thing for Mythic
Divine
Plus
purpose.
based on Resilient 12s, not the 3 KIO.
I think that they know that people are mad enough. You know what I mean?
I don't know. People,
About the
people need to not be
like
so
if you
mad.
yeah, if you check like Wowhead and stuff, we're just gonna pull this guy. I don't trust these guys to make the wall jump. If you check Wowhead and stuff with that stuff, it's crazy. Like people are livid about it, and it's like really, really unjustified. You know what I mean? Like they are just livid for like really stupid reasons.
Divine purpose.
Like, what if they just didn't do the dinars and canceled them?
Bait.
That's what I was saying. I was like, okay, so you guys are mad because Blizzard's giving you something. It's like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, I don't understand. You're mad at somebody giving you free shit. They're like, well, it's not fair. We have to do Mythic Raid to get the items. I'm like, that's how you get Mythic gear. Literally, that's how it works. If you want Mythic gear, you have to do the raid. I don't understand. It's been that way forever. Since the dawn of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
It's so weird to me that there's like people that are like this. All right, Mount Oak, because we're gonna have to run.
Fate. Divine
Interrupt.
purpose.
Interrupt.
Alright, come in the mouse.
Divine purpose. Fate.
I want to put darkness on for this because I don't know what that make sure I pull a boss.
Divine purpose. Fate. Divine purpose. Defensive. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Bombs. Summer.
Alright guys, get on them bombs.
Run.
Come on, asshole, hurry up. There we go. Yeah, it's just like it's just like a weird thing to get mad about, but
Divine purpose.
that's what I think. I think that Blizzard had to walk back their like standards for Donars because I think that people were unjustifiably angry for no reason
Bombs.
about it.
Auto.
Throwing them back.
Run.
Come on, kick it.
It's impossible to kick.
Pause. War.
Does it glitch?
You can't. It was up against the edge, and you can't aim it. Like the only place you could kick it was back into the wall.
Divine purpose.
No, he lived.
You can't like
Good
get
enough for
behind
me.
it.
It's weird. They don't normally go back there
Massive.
when I tank in this corner.
Pause.
You
That's
gotta
what I
like,
typically do
yeah,
to try to make it easier for you guys.
you gotta get just in the right position, and
Bombs. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Run. Winter.
Interrupt.
3,
Interrupt.
2, 1.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Spring.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
2, 1. Defensive. Divine purpose.
Interrupt.
Divine purpose.
This Boomy is like tearing shit up, man. Cool to see.
3, 2, 1.
Alright,
Yes.
driller come out so I can get a threat.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
3, 2, 1.
Defensive.
Interrupt.
Yep, never failed on that one. I'm dead too.
Interrupt. 3, 2,
Only
1.
the strongest survive.
Let it reset.
Divine purpose.
Interrupt. Interrupt.
Defensive.
Interrupt.
Divine purpose.
Interrupt.
Summer.
Interrupt. 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 3, 2, 1.
Divine purpose.
Interrupt.
Defensive.
Oh, trap down here.
Divine purpose.
How this mage died like so many times? Oh no, that's a rep pally.
Yeah.
Divine
Probably
purpose.
stood in bad
1.
stuff.
Defensive.
It's weird to me. Do keys at this level and still die like every pull like that is weird. I'm just gonna skip that pack and grab another one. 'Cause these guys are just gonna keep dying to shit.
Interrupt.
Winter.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Interrupt.
Good job, Boomy.
Divine purpose.
Interrupt. 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 Three, 2, 1.
Divine
Interrupt.
purpose. Spring.
Interrupt. 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 3, 2, 1. Interrupt. Three, 2, 1.
Swap. Divine purpose.
Dodge.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Dodge.
Divine purpose. AOE. Defensive. Swap. Divine purpose.
Divine purpose. Dodge. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Dodge. Daily. Summer.
So we can just chasing the druid the entire time.
Dodge. Divine purpose.
I know, and he's like our best damage dealer.
Divine purpose. Dodge. Daily. Auto. Swap. Divine purpose. Dodge. Dodge. Divine purpose. Daily. Winter.
So I'm looking at this thing. It says we've lost 1 minute 45 seconds due to deaths, which means if it was
Yep.
20 seconds per death, we wouldn't be able
That'd be
to
a lot
lose.
more.
Well, we wouldn't be able
Yeah,
to
it'd be
lose
a lot
5 seconds. Like it would have to be like a 7 times 20 would be what 2 minutes, 2 minutes 20 seconds.
Interrupt.
Uh-oh. Okay.
What?
I thought I had body pulled.
Oh, no, we're
Interrupt.
good. Oh man, I forgot how good Lunar Beam is to have. Oh, nice. I'm just gonna pull this guy by himself because we're gonna pull a bunch of alchemists, and I don't want them to deal with it. And I don't think we're timing this one. Problem with like 12s, I've noticed though, is like unless you have really crazy good DPS, you're gonna have, if you have more than 5 deaths, it's probably not gonna happen. This could happen, but I don't really think so. You never know though, I guess. Alright, as soon as...
Summer. Targeted.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I need heals.
Interrupt.
Heal yourself.
Interrupt.
Yeah, I'm out of stuff to heal myself, trust me. Well, I would. There we go. Now I have Dev. That was on
Interrupt.
cooldown.
Interrupt. Interrupt. Spread. Pause. Divine purpose. Divine purpose.
Esmonkin's really good.
Divine purpose. Autumn. Spread. Drop. Drop. Interrupt. Interrupt. Yeah. Interrupt. 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 Drop. Divine purpose. Beat. Winter. Interrupt. Targeted.
God, it's like every time I go to interrupt, somebody interrupts it first.
Drop. Divine purpose. Targeted. Drop. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Drop. Feet. Targeted. Spring. Dodge. Run.
Come on, mage. Come on, guys. Jesus.
Dodge.
I wasn't even paying attention to who it was on. I was like, it's not on me. I'll just stand out here and I'll be safe. And then it just blasts me in the face.
Clear. Run. Divine purpose. Summer. Divine purpose.
Whoops.
Auto.
Okay, that's fine.
Dodge. Run. Divine purpose. Clear. Run. Divine purpose. Dodge. Run. Auto. Divine purpose. Dodge. Divine purpose. Run. Winter. Run. Clear. Divine purpose. Run. Dodge. Run. Three, two, one. AOE. Divine purpose. Spring. Fixated. 3, 2, 1. AOE. Defensive. Divine purpose. Three. Divine purpose. 1. AOE. Defensive.
We gotta be at like 91 before we get to the boss.
Fixated. 3, 2, 1. AOE. Defensive. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. 3, 2. AOE. Defensive. Three, 2. AOE. Defensive. Divine purpose.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose. 3, 2. AOE. Defensive. 3, 2, 1. AOE. Defensive. Summer. Fixate. 3. Fixate 2. AOE 3.
I skipped the extractor pull because we had people that couldn't dodge the stupid thing.
Defensive.
So hopefully they can do these guys better than they could do the extractor.
3, 2. AOE. 3. Defensive 2. 1. AOE. Divine purpose.
Not an optimal route, but
2. 1. AOE. Defensive. Divine purpose.
It's good enough.
Fixated. 3, 2, 1. AOE. Defensive.
Is he saying pull this into the boss?
Divine purpose.
I don't know. I think that's a terrible idea.
Defensive. Divine purpose. 3.
Not pulling the boss. Slowly the boss. People are like struggling, and they're gonna have the guns going on, and
3. Divine purpose. 1. AOE. Defensive.
we don't need less for the boss. We can kill the boss in 5 minutes. As long as people don't die to done.
3.
That's asking a lot.
AOE.
I mean,
Defensive.
Yeah, I know what this rep pally. Absolutely.
I was more so thinking myself, but yeah.
Divine purpose.
Nah, you'll be alright. You got bubble.
High.
I think, I don't know, is the play to eat that? And I just heal through it?
Spring.
The missile? I don't think so.
Dodge.
I mean, we got this as long as there's no unnecessary deaths, so
What if there's a necessary death?
there isn't any.
Divine purpose.
Not this fucking group. Jesus. I can't believe that so many people died in the beginning.
Divine purpose.
One time this season I failed a 2 mother load.
Yeah, but that was with your kid, wasn't it?
No, it was just on my warrior, trying to see if I could do it. Like, we finished the dungeon. And we didn't
Were you
finish it
tanking or
within
did you-
time. I was tanking.
Yeah, 2s are harder than 12s, I'd argue.
Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Dodge. High. Divine purpose. Divine purpose. Clear. Targeted. Autumn.
Alright, you. Where'd the other pike at?
The other one's far.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get over there now.
Divine purpose.
Oh, bro, I don't
No.
think you're gonna make it.
Did you
Divine
make it? I think you made it.
I don't think so.
Clear. Winter.
Oh, so close. Oh, there's all the hard part of healing this fight.
Divine purpose.
Oh, is that phase hard?
That's the only part that's close to being hard.
Yeah.
Divine purpose. Dodge. Dodge. Hide. Spring.
Oh, rip.
Divine purpose. Dodge. Hide. Divine purpose.
Yay.
Oh, I got one rating.
Nice. Oh.
You're almost at 2,800. You know what? That's not nothing.
Oh, yeah, I am. Nice.
Oh, all right. You cool as calling it here, and then we'll pick up tomorrow.
Yeah, sounds good.
Well, I'm exhausted today. I don't know why. We found out that we are not having a baby like we thought.
Oh, yeah? That's too bad.
Yeah. Wife's pretty bummed about it, but it's been a weird week.
Yeah. How many kids do you have?
One. No.
Just the one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ugh.
One's enough.
One is
especially like
one is more
when
than
you have special needs. It's like having 10. So
Yep.
good times.
All right. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, cool. All right, bro. Tomorrow we'll start with 13 theater pain.